Going on blue chips a little bit late here this morning. Sorry, cooking a grilled cheese for the young one, oldest, whatever you want to call him. Let's see what we got here today. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. What screws us up most in life is the picture in our head of how it's supposed to be. It's a pretty good one. Let's get to it. Anybody out there keeping up with the Joneses? That's kind of what I get from that one a little bit. So yeah, BCRX, GILD. Yeah, I figured that one. I didn't see this one unhalt, but I saw it was halted earlier. It's kind of when the SPY. Apparently, there was some good news coming out that GILD met its endpoint. So I'm assuming they're the company that had something to do with the cure, vaccine, whatever you want to call it, for the Roni. And yeah, so we'll see if that continues. As you can see, it gapped way up, but it's starting to come pretty far down. A lot of people taking some profit, most likely. But the SPY did the same thing, so look for this to actually kind of continue higher throughout the day. Unit. What's up, marketing? Vincenzo, Thomas, how you guys doing this morning? I'm going to go make sure I don't burn this grilled cheese. Just using the scanners here this morning. Don't really have too much else going on. If you guys see anything, let me know. And yeah, we're just going to wait till the bell rings. We got about almost a little under 2 minutes here. So kids are upstairs playing. They're actually being pretty good this morning. So should I sell my Ford stock at market open or hold, in your opinion? I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you what to do anyways. I can tell you what I would think about doing. And if we look at the daily, this thing looks like it's in a nice ascending pattern, almost like an ascending triangle here with a breakout point of, what is this? 560, 570, like a little under that $6 area. If it were me, I'd be holding to see what it tries to do at that resistance area. So I'd be holding. Personally, can't tell you exactly what to do, but if I had an opinion, that's what I would be doing. If I had a position, that's what I would be doing. So going to be checking on this grilled cheese here into the open. We got about 10 seconds. We will see what happens. Hopefully this grilled cheese doesn't make me miss anything, but we shall see. There's the bell. Good luck to everybody today. I think there's a Christmas tree. Excuse me. Oh man, talk about missing the boat on that one. I was a little confused because the bid was higher than the ask there. I was about to hit the button. That would have been an instant winner. I don't even know if we would have got some kind of slippage there in our favor. AMC is halting. That was kind of my fault for not just hitting the button. But I was a little confused because the level 2 was a little off. Are you checking that? It should be alright. Here we go. Was trying to get filled there on the ask because of the spread. Didn't get the fill there. Would have been right at the top. MESA is halting. See if this wants to shoot through 21 here.
I'm cooking a grilled cheese pie. I don't want to leave it.
Tons of alerts on the scanners here this morning, trying to scroll through them all. Here we go. Still a little spready. Got denied again. It's a little unfortunate. Not going to get any kind of fills here. Alright, let's move on. If it wants to pop back up, we'll leave it up. We're using our other one right here. Okay, that's too much of a give back there. HA. See if the bid wants to come up a little bit here. There we go. See if we can get up there, test that 50 area. Dang it. I'm a little hesitant this morning, I guess, but I'm like looking for those $half, whole dollar tests, and we're not getting them. AMC halted up. It's so frustrating because that would have been 2 or 3 winners already. A little mad at myself here. MESA is halted. LBRT is trying to halt. LDK, NGL. So frustrating. Look at that, right to where we would have needed to. Alright. Let's try not to get too frustrated here. Hopefully we don't end up... This is the bad part, is because now we're going to end up getting into a trade and it'll end up being a loser and we're going to kick ourselves. What's the high here? 736. So we're at the highs. This has a spread too. Everything's a little spready here this morning. MRC is trying to halt as well. These kind of look like the same charts. MRC and CLS. Both a little bit slower as well. See if we can't get a little pop here. All right, we're gonna try this one. Little FOMO here. Seeing if we can come back down. Feels heavy. Got rejected at that area twice. See if we can just get that 550 test here on MRC. Man, excuse me. Was watching CLS as well. Kind of the same chart. Just like this one a little bit better. Looks a little bit less grindy, a little bit more extended. Dang, wherever this OC stock is, I'm just going absolutely bananas. HMHC. That's no range there. USWS. MESA. MESA is still halted here. We might actually be interested in this one. See if we can get that 550 test here on MRC. I think I need to make a cover half position for when I want to start scaling out eventually. Thing is super slow. Watching MESA on my other chart here out of the halt. We'll see what happens. Let's check ENZ real quick. We don't have any shares there. So here we go, getting close. 2 cents away. Of course, we're right on 50, which could be a good thing. So we're low enough here. We're going to lower to break even. We just need 2 more cents here to get our take profit. There we go. We're on the bid. All right. I was going to say, we should get slippage in our favor there, which we did. We actually got 6 cents slippage in our favor, so that was pretty cool. All right, so winner there on MRC. Gonna watch MESA here out of the halt. HMHC again. We do have shares here. The range just isn't that great. ONE1. That's a weird. What the heck's going on with that chart? So the imbalance here on MESA looks like it's gonna open up a little bit higher. And keep an eye on it. We got LSCC here as well. Do you like this one? A little bit spready. See if we can get the pop up through 22 here. Good morning, Dennis. Mr. Gifford, what's up? Shin, how you doing? CAPR, yeah, I was looking at that one a little bit earlier. We didn't have any shares on it. So LSCC has some pretty good volume here. Just, it's a tough spot to get in right under the whole dollar, especially since we kind of missed when it was up there. So don't really want to chase it here, just in case it would give us a bad entry. I'd rather wait for it to pop 22 if it does. Oh my God. Wonder if you guys heard that. Oh, that was pretty funny. My opinion on automotive and tech company stocks. I mean, I guess it depends on which company. Some are electric, some are gasoline, some are modern tech, some are old school tech. I mean, it's kind of hard to group them all together. I was really hoping this is starting to look like a little bit of a descending triangle. MESA is still halted. What's going on there? Hope I don't miss it. I'm going to start using this chart to look around. Dang, CLS. That was another. We should have took. I mean, CLS and MRC were basically the same chart. I should have been in both of those. Pretty happy with the MRC trade though. Just watching LSCC here. We're not getting in LSCC unless it goes through 22. That is our game plan. My wife does have a call at 10, by the way. Like Ford and Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft obviously is not going anywhere. So here goes LSCC. Ford, I don't know. Ford's going to have to kind of adapt their ways a little bit, I feel. I really do think electric is the future. And it's just a matter of time before we really start hitting that on the massive, as far as we start to mass scale it. And I think Tesla really kind of set a high bar. So it's gonna take a while. But I do really think that that is the future. I really do think gasoline vehicles are going to be on the way out. What's wrong, bud? Want to play with the cube? I finally got my Rubik's Cube yesterday. Just to kind of wake my mind up in the morning. I keep getting to a point where I get the bottoms all solved here. And then I can solve it when the yellows are on opposite, the ones that are missing, on opposite corners. But I can't figure, when they're on the same corner like this, I can't figure it out. I'm gonna have to look it up. So watching LSCC here at 22, it looks very ascending. This definitely looks like it's gonna at least try to bust through here, right? Nice little ascending triangle, bull flag, whatever you want to call it. There it was testing 22. Oh crap, let me check MESA. Ah, I missed it. It opened up and that thing is whippy. Okay, so through 22, see if we can get a little bit of a move here. Just keep looking around as well. I think VERI just made a pretty intense move. We don't have any shares there though. Thank you for finishing that.
You were about to burn it.
I was going to come. That's why I asked you if you were checking it. So there's the fake out. We were really hoping for an extension there, right? Right where the orange line is where we'd have a previous resistance, right? 22. And we were looking for a nice extension away from that. So a little bit of a fake out breakout there is not what we're looking for. Let's go back to MRC, see if we're getting in some kind of a sloppy seconds here. Oh, wow, look at that. Right as I pull it up. It's like you think it's going to come back down and test even lower here, 538. See if we can get a little bit more of a pop up here through this like 563 area. The only thing I don't like about this one is the spread. It's a little spready. TYHT, is that a penny stock? Yeah. So we have a new scanner. It's a team only scanner. Sorry about that. But it's pretty interesting. He's calling it the Ultra Scan, and it's pretty. It basically combines the plus i3 and minus I3 scans. It's two separate ones. There's a plus I3 and a minus I3, but it's combining that as well as the high of day, low of day scanner. So basically it gives you the intense moves on stocks that are going high of day, low of day. It's pretty interesting. So that's why I've been testing those out. But he has it set for penny stocks all the way up to, you know, the moon. Or I think it's just 160. Yeah, 160 at the moment. But obviously you could change it. So some of these that I've been pulling up are penny stocks, but I don't have any shares on those. But looking at the charts, it's very exciting because it's definitely working, which is nice to see. I'm actually going to change it to $1 for now, just so I don't get all these readings. GLOG here watching. CHEF as well. It's a little bit slower. GLOG just made an intense move, but it's not really that extended and the range is not that great. LSCC is just kind of chilling there at 22, so we're not really interested in that. It's moving pretty slow anyway. SID, no range there. It's a lower price stock. So really, we have GLOG and CHEF up at the moment. GLOG looks like it's kind of given up. We were hoping for more there. So really, the only watch at the current moment is CHEF. So if you guys are just tuning in, we only got the one trade on MRC so far. Take a look at it. Didn't quite top ticket, pretty close though. Nice on the cover. We actually got some slippage in our favor. Our order was at 570. The order to take profit was at 550, and we actually ended up getting 544 as a fill. So pretty nice to get some slippage in the right direction, especially on one where we had the majority share. So ended up with a decent amount there, almost actually about 25% of a R. So 1.25 R is where we're sitting at on one trade. Can't complain about that when you're only looking for 1 R. CALX here, popping up here on the scanner. Not that much volume. See if it wants to move away from this 1125 area. We can get through 1150. Watching CALX here, nope. Decided to make a 180 there. Guys, if you are much more risk adverse than me and you're not looking for good single entry trades, I mean, you guys see me pulling up everything right off the scanners. These things are just making 180s, and they're working out pretty quickly today. Just to show you, I mean, CHEF, same thing. I don't know. I just didn't like this one because of how slow it was moving. You saw me pull it up, and it just didn't even move. The spread was a little crappy as well. These kids, man. The CALX, pulled it back up here. It's still up there on the scanner. CAL? The CAL is kind of moving on like no volume. I see it on the scanner there at the bottom. So we got, I wonder if, are these like the same? Let's see, CAL, CALX. It's interesting. Just add a X. Are they related in any way, shape, or form? Still watching CALX as well. It's kind of just sitting there around 1150. If that wants to extend itself some more, I'd be interested. CAL, I'd want this through 750. I'd also like to see it really kind of move, right? These are kind of grinder candles. Yes, Ben. You want to draw something? I don't know what that means. You want to dab something? Okay. Can you show me? Oh, you want to build something. Gotcha, build. Well, go ahead and build something. You don't need me. Daddy's still working for right now. You want to build something huge? Can you say it like this? I want to build something huge. Say huge. Huge. You want the cube? Good, you can mix it up. I don't know how to solve that yet anyway. So kind of CAL, not really interested. CALX, however, I'm going to keep watching this. This looks like it might actually try. WPRT going through a penny. Or going through $1. Really huge. All right, we'll figure something out. Let Daddy finish working first, okay? I am probably going to have to call it at around 10 whenever she gets on the call. It might be the call she's on now, I don't know. But I am watching CALX here to trade. I'd like to see this really make a move up though. Uh-oh. I really need this to move quickly. I'm assuming that wasn't your call that you were getting on at 10? No. Okay. Well, I know. That's why I was asking. The LSCC, I was watching this as well. This thing is making a pretty big move up here. See if it wants to continue through high of day. CALX isn't really doing what we want. I pulled CHEF back up as well, but I mean, this is one of them ones, guys, like LSCC, you can clearly tell this is kind of a grinder, right? We had the nice extension, it didn't pull back, it's kind of grinding, right? We wouldn't want to take a trade unless this like really took off. CHEF, on the other hand, it's grinding, but look at how it's grinding, right? Let's see if anybody's right here with the moving average. Let's change it to the 8. course, it looks like it pulled back there. No, it actually continues. So looks like it may be trying. It's even extended away from that as well. So I don't know. These are some of those iffy ones, especially when the volume is the way that it is. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Not a go popping up here on the scanners. Nice intense move through high of day. A little bit of a pop. Range isn't very good, obviously. See if we can find anything else real quick. Just scrolling through. YPF. Again, these aren't ones that are alerting. PTI is alerting. Interesting. I guess just because it's such a small range. Sometimes these dollar stocks will kind of alert on not that big of moves. LBRT trying to make a move towards high of day here. This wants to shoot through. Might be interested. 61 mil float. This would really have to go. It's funny because it has been a little bit slower today, but a lot has moved for the most part. The SPY's trying to come back up towards its highs. Yeah, that CLS trade earlier, yeah, LBRT, as you can see, right up off the scanner, a little bit of a double top reverse. Yeah, CLS was the one earlier. I was a little mad at myself because we didn't grab it. I was really looking for that 50 test and we were going to jump in, but oh well, not much we can do there. What did CAL end up doing? It's actually looking like it wants to go higher. The CALX, and CALX actually ended up dropping off. What do you think about APRN? Looks like it may be making a run. If you look at the 60, this actually doesn't look very good at all. Scroll out. It's so hard to see what.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get on the call.
Let's see, horizontal, disappear. Close all these real quick. Yeah. So if you take a look at this, pretty descending, and we got a really nice support line here at this 887 area. Looks like we went through that and came back up, so that could be a good thing. Fake out. But I mean, look at the top of the range. You got a pretty big range here, even a smaller one set up in here, so like the middle of the range. So I mean, yeah, it could be a good buy. You definitely have some levels to go off of. Low a day from today. If it were to get back down under that area, it'd be a little bit dangerous, but just looking at it and the way that it is, not too bad. Looks like it could be making a run back up to the top of its range. It's looking like everything's starting to slow down here. Let me save this real quick before I do that, just to make sure it doesn't. I just want to get my charts back the way they were. Alright, so one last little scan through here, and then we're going to probably have to get out of here. Okay, go take care of the kids while the wife is on her call. There's like no volume here, or let's scroll in, get past that point. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. We'd need a bigger move though. SPY's starting to come back down. But All right, well, she's getting on the call. I'm going to get out of here. If I do make another trade, I'll let you guys know, obviously. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Always appreciate that support. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the Discord, Twitter. You know, you guys can find me. Leave a comment down below when this thing processes on my recap later. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.